Oh,
Hi
hi.
everyone. Happy Tuesday.
It's the Tuesday after Memorial Day.
It is. Hope everybody had a great holiday weekend.
I feel like I woke up in the gutter, the crochet gutter.
Oh no! I woke up and had waffles this morning because it's my wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have things to share today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be upfront with you. We do not have a lot of new patterns to share today. But we're going to be going on a little adventure into our market bags because
Oh
if you've been watching for a while, we have 2 big major festivals coming up.
Major.
They are back-to-back days in now less than 2 weeks.
These are like our 2 biggest.
Well, one of them is like the biggest one we've ever
the
done.
Big Daddy of markets.
Yes. And then the other one is also quite large. So
Yeah.
we
Top
are
3.
Yeah, we're in panic mode right now. My name is Maddie. This is my mom, Janet.
Hi.
And you're watching Granny by Nature Crochet.
What? But say what is really on our minds about the 2 festivals.
What?
That they're on the edge of a knife.
Yeah. It's scary because if the first one gets rained out, the rain date for the second one, the rain date is the same day as the second one. So we would have to split the squad. It would be really scary.
We don't have 2 tents.
We don't. We'd have to figure that out.
We only have 2 tables right now.
We have 2 tables and we have one really heavy table that we don't want to have to use.
No, we're not using that.
We'd have to do some emergency shopping. Tables. We'd have to do emergency shopping.
We don't have weights for both.
I'm not gonna like think about all that until
freaking out. I've been freaking out since we signed up for it.
Well, there was no way in hell that I was gonna miss either of these because I love both of these events. They're so much fun. Too. Such a good vibe for both of them.
What a blast.
So we're gonna be good. We're gonna make it work even if it's bad. Even if disaster strikes, we're gonna make it work. And yes. I'm not gonna worry about potential rain until we're a few days out because I have seen so many times in the last few years, it will look like it's going to be Armageddon out there, weather-wise.
It's beautiful.
And I'm talking like a few days out and then things clear up, whatever, and nothing happens.
For example, your wedding.
Yeah. I was about to panic buy a bunch of umbrellas on Amazon literally like 4 days before my wedding, and then it was the most gorgeous day.
It was. It was perfect.
Yeah. We learned some lessons there. I did not end up buying the umbrellas, so it all worked out. But anyway.
That's the Northeast for you.
Yeah. We're going to be looking into some of those bags and just taking stock of what we have because this is go time. We need to fill in gaps.
We're less than 2 weeks out. We're 10 days out, probably. 11 days out.
We need to really hunker down and get stuff done.
We'll also share our absolutely ridiculous punch lists.
I never finish the lists that I write up for these things.
I think that's pretty standard for any crocheter. Your eyes are bigger than your hooks.
Yeah. It's funny, too, because we've been working really hard.
We have.
All winter to, like, really stock up. And we have a lot of stuff, but somehow there's just always a million more things that you feel like you need to make, even though it's probably not the case.
We've also had to deal with a lot of energy sucks over, like, the last few months.
Yeah, unexpected life complications pop up. We were just talking about that. Sorry, I'm like constantly dehydrated.
Yeah.
But it's like an actual issue for me that I really need to like get on top of.
You have really bad migraines.
I do.
And you've had them pretty well managed until it hit spring.
Yeah, and then they started popping up again a little bit. Yeah. Not as bad as they were last year, but
oh my god, it's almost a year since they.
Well, no, that started in September.
I thought it was Daddy's birthday.
No, it started in September because it was Kristen's birthday party.
Oh, it was Kristen's. Okay.
Yeah. But
for some reason, I thought it was like Father's Day.
No, it was September.
Oh. They were bad.
Yeah, I remember the exact day because I will never forget that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Let's get into what we've been making. That's a whole lot going on there.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. So first, I just wanted to show you guys, this is the raccoon that I was working on at the end of our last video. I love him. Raccoon
It's
Lovey.
really, really, really adorable.
Thank you. This is by Mama Made Minis.
Tail.
This is the mini raccoon pattern.
I'm so jealous. I haven't even been able to look at the pattern book that we bought yet.
Girl, you got to get into it because it's a lot of fun. We recently...
Girl, have you seen my punch list?
I know. We treated ourselves to getting all of the mini patterns. So it was like, what, 37?
Yes.
So...
It was on sale for 148?
Something like that.
148? 156? Something like that.
Something like that. So we split it between the two of us.
Yeah.
Because,
Crochet buddies.
yeah, we got ourselves a treat. By no means a little treat. It was an expensive treat.
Well,
but
it's also a tax write-off, and it's also...
an investment in our business.
It's an investment, yes.
Yeah, so I've tried probably... I think this is like the 5th one.
Yeah, you've been really cranking them out.
It's either the 4th or the 5th that I've made so far from the bundle, and I'm loving it. I did the embroidered eyes, of course.
Love it.
I wasn't sure how it was going to look since it's like on the black, so I did the white on both sides.
You have to do the white.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cute, cute, cute. And this is all Bernat blanket yarn
Yes.
of the softest variety.
Ah.
Okay.
And I almost finished the cat back there.
Oh, this is the crochet, no, the Wonder Crochet
Wonder
cat.
Crochet.
Oh my god.
Super cute. I just have to do the whiskers. I couldn't find my white embroidery floss though for the whiskers because she recommends cutting and tying on the whiskers. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do it the way it's written.
This is adorable.
Thank you. I love the face shaping.
Yeah, the face is everything. And the paws.
The paws are really cute and it's got a big butt.
Booty, 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 rugging everywhere. It's really, really cute.
Thank you. I'd love to make a ton of those, but I don't have the time for the markets.
Yeah, this is also Posh yarn.
Yes.
So this is the vanilla bean.
Yes.
This is the
Chocolate fudge
coveted chocolate fudge.
Yes.
Actually, both of these colors
are coveted.
are coveted. And then some rose hip. On
Is that
the paws
rose
and the
hip or
nose.
is wait?
This is rose hip.
Okay. Because pink pataya is
Pink pataya is this one.
isn't it?
No. Is this one.
Oh yes. Okay.
This one is like raspberry something or other, I want to say.
Oh, raspberry sorbet.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is rose hip.
Yes.
More of like a natural-ish pink.
It's like a ballet pink,
Yeah.
darker ballet pink.
Yeah. It's so precious.
Love it.
Okay.
That worked up really nicely as well.
Yeah, I feel like it went pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never quick enough though.
I know, right? All right, over here, ooh, we have a strawberry. So this is a Nooks Hooks pattern from Etsy.
I love the collar.
The collar is so cute. This is all no-sew, as all of her bear patterns are.
So everything is either surface crocheted or crocheted in?
Yeah. The only thing that is surface crocheted is the ears.
Right.
And,
not the neck?
no, the neck is crocheted as you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this is from the Fruit Bears mod pack. And I mentioned this before, but if you're going to get any of her amazing modifications, just make sure you have
the base
pattern
Yeah.
first, because she does sell them where you can get just the modifications, or you can get, I think, like any of the modifications with the base pattern as well, or you can just get the base pattern. So there's a lot, and there are also other animals that you can get and use these modifications on, like the elephant, which I have but haven't made yet. I'm dying to make it. The bunny, which I haven't made yet. There's a frog, which I don't have yet, but I really would love to get it because it's adorable.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of options. Also the kitty cat. So there's a ton you can do. Her patterns are all so cute. This is the strawberry. Strawberry.
Yeah.
And I'm also making, and this is Posh yarn.
You gotta love a bear with a fupa.
I think I only had,
Don't you though?
of course, I think I only had one of these last year.
Yeah.
Maybe, no, I think I had two.
Two. Yeah.
Two at the Strawberry Festival last year. I'm making another one right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm planning on doing, hopefully, I brought the yarn for it today. We'll see if I get to it. But I want to do a white bear with a red strawberry.
So
and then I'm not sure if I'm going to do this green or the...
I would definitely do
other green.
The
one that you have right there. No, that's not that.
bok choy.
The bok choy, yeah.
Yeah.
The bok choy color, I think. Because this
It's
is
over
like
here.
the cartoony one, and then the other one will be like more realistic or whatever. But I would love to bring 4 strawberries.
Strawberries.
We'll see how it goes.
Good luck.
We'll see if I get to it.
Come on, you're a machine.
It's hard. I don't know. I just never know what my head is going to be like. Because sometimes if I'm getting a really bad headache, my husband, like, shames me into stopping and just...
Well, good on him.
It's good on
because
him.
you need to do that.
No, he's 100% right. He needs to save me from myself, but it also is a bummer.
She always downplays it, and she says that crochet cannot be done by a machine. But when she shows up here with bags and bags of stuff that she made over the weekend, I just want to smack her.
All right, let's go into the cooler bag, the picnic bag.
Oh, I hardly had any time to make anything. Here's three shopping bags full of stuff that I made.
No. So I did a lot of like really easy stuff over the holiday weekend. Because I need. There were some
sexy Michael's bag.
There were some staples that I really need to get going, and some of these I have been doing since we started making plushies. But this one is not old. This is new this year.
This is new.
You guys have seen these though. This
have
is
you
Frogbert.
sold one of those yet?
Actually, yeah. So I was realizing at the last market, like, oh, I actually have like sold a few of these. I need to like make some more.
Yeah.
So
because they didn't sell right away, which I couldn't understand because they're like my favorite thing.
I know, same. But I have a feeling like they could do better at the bigger shows that we're going to be going to.
I think so too.
So I was like, you know what? I already made these legs when we were at our first market of the season.
Right, at the dog shelter.
And I just had them like in my pouch. And I was carrying them around and I was like, let me just make these Frogberts. Let's give these legs a body.
Yeah.
So this is Frogbert by Cable and Canvas.
Frogbert.
And I made a body for each leg that I had. So I made 8 Frogberts.
Oh my god, they multiplied.
They all have their bow ties. I did hot pink or like dark pink.
Yeah.
The lighter pink. Because I had almost no pink left. The pink ones sold the best so far.
Yeah.
I have some, I think I made 2 more blue. And then
that's like a
more pink.
What are they? Periwinkle.
Yeah. And then I had some with yellow bow ties as well. So right now the bow ties are pink,
it's like
blue,
a bouquet
and
of
yellow.
Frogberts.
I know, I love Frogbert. Frogberts for everybody. They're just so fun.
You're like Pee Wee Herman in the movie running out of the store with the snakes, but you got Frogbert.
That part's still like, oh, I can't with snakes. Like, I wish them no harm. Just please stay away from me.
He was also terrified of snakes, but he really went for it.
I know. I thought I read a story about that, how they were going to use fake snakes, but then Tim Burton was like, this doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So they used real ones, and Paul Rubens was like, oh my god. I would have actually peed my pants. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Well, he was amazing, so...
Yeah. Also, a lot of these were made while Sean and I were watching the Pee Wee Herman documentary on...
Pee Wee as himself?
Yeah, it just came out on HBO Max.
I'm halfway through it. There's 2 episodes, and I just finished the first episode, and I have to say, it's one of my favorite documentaries.
It's so well done, and, like, we miss Paul Rubens so much.
Yes. We even named the dog after him.
Yeah. Sean and I both grew up on Pee Wee Herman, which is probably why we're so out there. But
yeah.
That's good.
In a good way, yeah.
In a good way. So
in a great way.
We're very grateful to Paul Rubens. Okay. Next up, we have just some classic Chunky Mushroom Boys.
Yeah.
These are the big boys in the jumbo size weight 7 yarn.
You know what they remind me of?
What?
English police.
Bobbies?
Yeah, bobbies.
Yeah, I've been meaning to remake the big ones for a long time, and I just never got around to it. So I finally hunkered down and got it done.
Yeah.
So I made 4.
Those are still a good seller.
Yeah. These, boys, I used almost the entire skein of this off-white jumbo yarn to make 4. I have just a little bit left, and I still have a bunch of red left. So
yeah,
when you're making these, you're going to end up using a lot more of the cream color.
Right.
as opposed to the red. You know what I mean? Like,
sure. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if anybody was curious.
Yeah.
And these are classic. If you're not familiar with them, it's a free pattern on Ribbler by Chunky.Crochet. There's so many versions of it, but I feel like this one...
Is that the woman who wrote the Chunky Amigurumi book?
I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. But I feel like this one is like the original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Chunky
definitely.
Mushroom Boy. So cute. Love it.
No,
Okay.
no face, just eyes.
Just eyes. That's how I like it.
Eyes without a face, Billy Idol.
Yeah. I would consider doing a little bit of blush, but I don't know. I just don't want to put a mouth. I feel like it looks better without the mouth.
I just like the eyes.
Yeah.
You've always done just the eyes, and I like it.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't want to put like a full face.
Yeah.
It doesn't call for it.
No.
Whereas this boy, he needs the blush, he needs the mouth.
Well,
he needs it all.
He's fancy.
Yeah. He's a little gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing I made over the weekend was a bunch of axolotls. Yeah. This pattern is by, this is another one that like I've been using since basically we started making plushies.
Oh yeah.
This one is by S. Sydney Stitchery on Etsy. And I think technically this is supposed to be like a baby axolotl.
Uh-huh.
I just like the shape of this one.
Is that with the Zaddy Crafts yarn?
No, so this is a really bad skein of Sweet Snuggles Light.
Uh-huh.
You can see it looks weird.
It looks like a bathrobe.
Yeah, it doesn't look like...
It's kind of clumpy.
It's not like beautiful, soft chenille. Like, it still feels soft, but it's definitely a different feel than a nice, fluffy skein.
It's like an extra thirsty bath towel.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I have another skein that's kind of like this too. And both of them have almost like a dusty smell.
I wonder if it's just the ink.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be smelling it like that, but it just smells like dust to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still, it's not like it's like, bleh, you know, it's okay.
It has a certain smell, but it's not a bad smell.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a great smell, but it's not horrible.
Okay.
It's not like you're going to be like 5 feet away and be like, ugh, what is that?
Yeah,
but if you're like...
Yeah.
So I have two pink.
You're out of control today.
2 pink on pink. I have 2 of this orange.
Oh, wow. I never saw this pattern
I think this
before.
is a new color for me.
Yeah,
for these.
Good.
This is the Michaels. I think I got this skein for like $5 on clearance.
Isn't it like orange dots or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. And then just a little yellow on the gills.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, you love it. You love it. I probably should not, like, put these up to her. I always worry that somebody's going to get one of these and, like, be allergic to cats or dogs. Or even, like, if I'm having a little snack in between and you're eating, like, peanuts or something, I'm like, oh, my God, what if a kid buys this and they're, like, allergic to peanuts?
I know.
That scares me, so...
Well, you should definitely not... you should definitely keep your hands free of
keep those
allergens.
hands free and clean.
Yes.
While you're working. And
what
then
do you say, Lamb?
I have 2 of these light blue. This is all Michael's yarn.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's really cute.
And then I did the inverse. Because I had really sold a bunch of axolotls lately, so I needed to like get a lot
I think
more
these
going.
are going to be popular.
Oh, thank you.
Because you don't normally see them in the variegated.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I think that's a lot of fun. I do hope to make some of like I make some big ones too in a different pattern. I don't know if I'm going to get to it before.
Oh, the ones that are like prone?
I can show you guys a picture actually.
With the face facing forward and the body facing back.
So this is the other pattern. And you can make it with any yarn, but this one specifically I usually only do with jumbo yarn.
Yeah.
And I'm like fully out of them right now. But I just don't know if I'm going to get to it. And that one is by Toys Melina AU if you're interested. And it's a very cheap pattern. It's like less than $2. Right, Liam? Alright, so we have some works in progress. You're working on stitches over here.
We got some undressed stitches over here without faces and ears. I'm working on more strawberry keychains. I have a whole basket full over here that need the leaves that I've just made over here to go on the top, and the keychain hardware.
Excuse me. So those are our makes.
Yeah.
And now I think we're going to dive into those bags and just see what we have. Scary. See what work needs to be done.
Yes. Let's go. Alright, this is actually freaking pathetic.
Why is it pathetic?
That's all we have dedicated alien stuff for Alien Fest?
That's a lot of stuff.
It's not.
That's a lot of stuff.
I don't think so.
I think you're going to see it's a lot of stuff. Right, Bowie?
He said nope.
Okay, so...
I'm so disgusted with myself because I bought the cat pattern.
Which is so cute.
Thank you. And I'm not going to be able to make ones to sell because my time's going to... Yeah. I'm just going to have to wear it for Alien Fest. My time's going to be better spent doing smaller items because...
This took a while, right?
That would take like most of a day.
So cute!
Thank you.
Adorable.
Actually, now that I have figured out the sizing, maybe it wouldn't take as long, but I don't know.
Do you remember what you did for the sizing? Because you did this a while ago.
No, I do remember what I did.
I was going to say, you figured it out and then like...
I had to frog it out like 3 full times. Because I was using different yarn than what they had the pattern written for, and I had to adjust the pattern.
Yeah. Well... Let's get into it.
All right, what do you got?
Some of this stuff are holdovers from last year that we had left over. And then some of it we've been making...
Since Christmas.
Yeah. So, oh, look at this. Crochet Me Zaddy.
Yeah, Zaddy.
Hot.
I gotta make a couple more of those.
Yeah, you definitely should because this would sell.
Yeah.
So cute. Okay. We have a few Toy Story aliens here.
Yeah.
These I made last year. These I actually made because my friend requested one. And then I was like, let me make a few more.
Yeah.
I think I only have 2 then.
Okay. Those are so cute.
This is from a free pattern. This is a free pattern on a blog. I'm going to have to track down that blog again so I can link it for you guys. Because I don't think this was in the Google Doc before. Super adorable. Ton of sewing.
Yes. Is everything sewn on?
So.
Oh my god. So everything.
Yeah. I think it was like 11 pieces or something.
Right.
So it's a lot of sewing, but it's really, really cute.
Yeah.
This is a mixture of Michael's yarn for all of this. This is, I think this is Premier Basics. Oh. The green.
Yeah.
And I remember having such a hard time finding the right green color because this was before Posh came back. It was like out for a while. And then the eyes are acrylic.
Yes.
But yeah, I love how they came out. They're super cute.
They are really cute.
We sold a few of these last year, but I had a few
those
left.
are great for babies because they're no safety eyes.
Yeah. Fun. Okay. We have... oh, I have 4 of these. Okay.
Oh, so maybe you don't have to make any.
Yeah, maybe not. So this pattern, I don't want to misspeak and say the wrong person. I think this is in volume 1, but if it's not, I will add it. But I have big ones and then I have small ones. So this is jumbo yarn. This is slim, weight 6. And honestly, I feel like I sold a lot more of the big ones last year than the medium ones. It's so weird. I don't know why that is, but we had these at $15, and then I think we had these at like $28.
Yeah, I think those were $28.
Yeah, so
that's a great price.
Yeah, it's a good value, I think, in my opinion. But this is all no-sew, and it comes together pretty quickly. So if you guys are looking for like a UFO alien type make, highly recommend.
Yep. Those are surface bobbles.
These are in the pattern.
Okay.
Very easy, and yeah, that's that. So I'm excited to see that I have 4 of these. Yeah. Because I thought I was going to have to... This was before I made the... I used the nice glitter disc eyes. I see. Some are with the small ones. Okay, so 3 are with the good glitter disc eyes, and then 1 with the poo-poo eyes. They're not poo-poo. They're
not bad.
They're not as exciting.
They're not as luxurious as the glitter disc.
You get it? I know.
Yeah.
All right. So we have that. And then how many of these do I have? Pretty good amount, I think. I
see. I have almost nothing of aliens. I have to make a zillion of the alien fetus keychains.
Yeah.
Those were popular.
Those were really cute too.
Yeah.
All right. I have.
With the Karen cakes.
Yes.
That like Manet yarn or whatever
that's cute.
it was. Or Monet.
Okay. We have like.
I can never remember which it was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I think
10,
you got
11.
plenty of those.
11. So I think we're good on that. That's good. That's exciting.
For you. Well, you know what you should do now? You should make some Puss in Boots.
Yeah. Well, I also wanted to try and make some Sasquatches.
Yeah.
Because people are looking for other types of cryptids too.
Yeah.
So I have a really cute Bigfoot pattern. I just need to make sure I get some other stuff done first, because that's kind of like a luxury item of like, you got all your other stuff done, now you're going to do this one, because it takes a little more time.
Yeah.
But it is really cute. I have some Weeby the Aliens. I have 3 in jumbo yarn. And again, these are
The
before I
poo-poo
got
eyes.
the glitter eyes. I don't think I sold any of these last year, the jumbo ones. But I sold a ton of the small ones.
Yes.
I think we did these for $8 last year.
Yes. It was
And-
either 7 or 8.
Yeah. We have some in the Michael's yarn. Only a few left in my... Maybe only like 1 or 2 left in Michael's yarn. And then I made some new ones in
Adorable.
the Big Twist Posh.
Glow Warm.
This is... No, this is this is the neon one. This
Lime
is Glow
Glow?
Warm. So you can see the difference.
Okay.
Okay, these are newer because I made with the bigger eyes.
Yes. Is that Lime Glow?
I think so.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of the Lime Glow that I just made recently, and then we have some of the Glow Warm left over from last year. Only a few. I think I sold like 20 of that size last year.
Right.
I think I'm good on the green. I'm gonna probably add some pink,
Definitely hot pink.
more blue probably, because people seem to like the blue.
I think the butterfly pea flower
That would be hot.
would be really
Would
hot.
be really hot. I want them to be bright.
Yeah.
Maybe just a few pastels for funsies, but mostly bright. I'm not going to bore you with counting those right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to add a few more Weeby the Aliens. And this is the same designer as this pattern.
Right.
Okay. I think this one is called Space Invader,
Oh, yes.
technically, if you're looking for that. Okay, and then I have a bunch of these little pops
Those are fun.
that look a lot like this.
Right.
But this is not the same designer, if I remember correctly. I made so many of these last year, and I actually remember making a bunch of them when I was recovering from COVID.
Right.
I just remember making a whole pile of them when I was sick. And then I did not sell that many
No.
at this
You never
event
know.
last year. But I have a bunch. I didn't have to make any more. We'll see. These all need to be like fixed when I
Yeah.
put them out, but they're cute.
They're cute.
I think we had these for $8.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll lower it a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You do you.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of those. Again, I'm not going to count them, but it's got to be like in the teens, I would say. And then we have this random guy with no eyes.
All right. Well, he needs to be.
You should try the
face.
felt
Maybe I'll
eyes.
do the felt. Yeah.
I think that would be cute.
Yeah.
So that is everything in our alien bag.
Okay. Lots of work to be done for me, not so much for you.
I'm going to do a little bit more alien stuff, but I'm not going to go crazy with it because we have a good base here. I do want to try and get some other cryptids going. I'd love to also make some Loch Ness monsters because Nessie is actually like my favorite
Yes.
cryptid. I've always been fascinated by the Loch Ness monster. I want to go to Loch Ness so badly. I'm not even necessarily saying I believe in the Loch Ness monster. I just love like the lore of it. And I think he's so cute.
Yes.
So
He's cute.
yes, that is on my bucket list for my life.
Okay.
To go to Loch Ness. But anyway, I'm gonna try and see if I can find a good... I know they have those like gigantic Nessies, but I'm looking for like a small one.
Like a $18 to $20.
Yeah. I have a
One.
few favorited. I just need to like decide which one I want to do and do it. But that's also going to be in a similar vein of like the Bigfoot situation, where if I can get a bunch of my other stuff done, then I'll go ahead and make those.
Well, and Nessie is also like a plesiosaurus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that I have my eye on that's kind of the front runner, but we'll see if I get to it. If I don't get to it now, I will make them in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
So, UFO bag, good to know, good to know.
Uh-huh.
And then we have the strawberry bag.
Oh, boy. What's
Right.
in the strawberry bag?
Lots of pink, lots of red.
I don't think I have anything in there, Wizard.
Well, you have a bunch of keychains that we didn't put in yet.
Right.
There's a few things that we haven't put in
We're
yet.
going to keep them separate anyway, because we always... One thing that we've learned from going to so many markets is keep your items somewhat separated so that when you need to restock, sometimes you don't have a lot of time. So
Yeah.
if you're ready, if you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Yeah, so like we keep the keychains in a separate Michael's bag. We keep the littles, what we call littles for the buckets, in a separate bag. So those usually need to be replenished pretty readily. Yeah, so if we have it separate, it's much quicker
to find things.
Yeah, it's a little shortcut.
Yeah. So he's gonna be going in here.
Yeah.
We also have those capybaras, the weighted ones with the little strawberries on the head that I did not put in here yet.
Right.
So they will also be going in this bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do have something in here.
I do.
I think this is the one thing you have in here.
Oh,
It's so cute.
I have to make more of those too.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I love that. Little froggy.
That one and the wizard one.
Yeah.
The cape.
The wizard is also super cute.
Mm-hmm.
I believe these are in the first volume of patterns.
The hat does come off. It's not attached.
Well, I'm not going to take it off now, but
yeah.
That's adorable.
Thank you.
I love it. Okay. Most of what we have in here right now is turtles and chicks. But we also have this jumbo berry snail.
Yes.
By Garden Home Market. Oh my god, I just saw that she's working on a dessert bundle.
Oh no!
I saw that she put one picture up of a snail with an ice cream cone shell. Love it. Gonna be keeping a close eye on that to see what else is in the bundle.
Yeah.
I do think I want to make more small snails. Because I sold a good amount of small snails last year.
They were very popular.
They were really popular at that market, but then any other place we brought snails, people
Not so
really
much.
didn't seem interested.
I don't think they knew what they were.
Yeah, a lot of people kept asking if they were llamas.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you want it to be a llama, it's a llama.
Yeah.
We've also went with that from past markets.
Mm-hmm.
If people think it's something, let them believe it's that.
Sure. I probably won't make another jumbo one this go around, but I do want to make some small ones. I might end up making them in Big Twist Posh because I don't think I have the colors that I need in the Michael's yarn.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes. I gotta add that to my list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then as far as turtles go, we have 4 in the jumbo.
Right.
I might try to make one more.
Those
maybe
are
2.
adorable.
Thank you. I don't know if I have enough yarn for 2 more, but we'll see. And then the small turtles, same thing, but this is in the Big Twist Posh. How many do we have? This I do want to count because I need to know. This was a good seller last year as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm up to 12 of those.
I think that's good.
I might make a few more.
Oh.
Because I feel like last year they went pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did.
So if I could get up to like... If I could get to 15, that would be great. But if I could get to 17, that would be even better.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I have a lot of other things to do.
Yes, you do.
We'll see. But even 12 is okay. Like, I'll be happy with that. That's more than I had last year. And then I have some chicks with the strawberry hats.
Yeah.
These are also linked in the pattern doc.
Always a great seller.
Yes, this is
chick with any kind of hat.
Yeah. Except, I don't know. The apple ones did okay, but the strawberry ones were way more popular.
Yeah. But the frog hats beat them all.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
So the frog hats we charge $8. These we do 12 because it's a bit more work.
Mm-hmm.
And they sold really well last year. We ran out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This time I think I have 15 so far.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, 15. I would love to get some more of these going.
Yeah, at least 5.
At least 5.
If not 10.
10 would be great. Don't know how realistic that is.
Yeah.
Because I do need to make chicks with frog hats.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm glad that we took the time to see what we have because...
Yeah, it's making me even more nervous now because I really need to see what I need to concentrate on, and it wasn't on my list.
Yeah, well, we already have more strawberry stuff this year than we did last year.
That's true.
So I feel good about that. We do still have some time to make some magic here. You have so many keychains going.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. We're going to do it.
I mean, when you think about last year, we walked in there with 7 strawberry keychains that we sold out in like a half an hour.
Yeah, they went really fast.
So like, I think I have at least 23 right now. So that's a good start. But we said, really?
Yeah, I mean, if you could get to 30,
yeah,
that would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Anything above that is like, dang, girl.
Yeah. But that takes like a whole day to get like, I would say like 12 of them.
That's good though. I mean, that's $120 of inventory.
Yeah.
Because we charge $10 for our keychains, so.
Yeah. Well, I need to concentrate on those and Stitch right now.
Yeah, Stitch is going to be a really good seller too, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
Because we didn't even have any Stitch, and people were already asking for them.
Yeah, I mean, this is Stitch's time.
Stitch is... Exactly.
Bowie!
Mail's in.
I guess the mail's here. Okay.
All right, it's list time.
Time to talk about our hopes and dreams.
And how they're going to be crushed.
Let's see it first, what it looks like.
I've already started editing stuff off that was like, oh, you think you're going to make another zebra? Shut up.
Oh, no.
Not going to happen. All right, so I need to concentrate on smalls because I think that's where I'm really going to get ahead.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of medium to large one-offs. So I think I'm saturated on that right now for these 2 markets anyway. I'm going to have to replenish that probably before the next one. But I want to make the Wonder Crochet baby trolls.
Cute.
I have one made. But I feel like those go pretty quickly. And if I batch do the hair on them, it'll be okay. I need some Baby Yoda, a.k.a. the kid, keychains. I'm not going to do any of the...
just regular
plushes.
plushes.
Yeah, because I'm tired of those.
We have a few left over that are in a different bin. We did not move that to the alien one.
I'll just sell the rest of those and then just keep doing the keychains on those.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a big deal. I got to make a few more dog keychains to round out the different coats. So not a big deal. I have at least 6 or 7 half-made hot dog littles. So that's like the dog in the bun.
The Crochet Customs pattern.
Crochet Customs, always a winner.
Very, very cute.
Yes.
And they look really good in the bucket shelves, too.
They do. They do. All right, some staples. Tiny turtles. Got to make like 20 to 30 tiny turtles for both these markets.
Oh, at least.
Yeah. Baby whales. Tiny whales.
I don't think you need to make too many.
At least 10.
Those haven't been selling as much now that you got the turtles in the mix.
Yeah.
But, like, I think make a few, but don't go crazy with that.
Good to know. I have to finish my strawberry keychains and possibly, this is a wish list item, the popping strawberries.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
Not my favorite, though.
Oh.
All right, aliens. Let's talk aliens. I need to forget about the hat, maybe. And what else was... Oh, I need to make another Crochet Me Zaddy alien, at least one. And the alien keychains. Cats. All kind of cats. Gators is going to get crossed off the list. That's like stupid. Zebra. Stupid. Snake. Maybe. Mindless crochet during a TV show or something.
Definitely make snakes.
I gotta forget about the dolls for right now. I
Oh,
love doing them, and they sell really well, but I just don't... My time is gonna be spent elsewhere better.
Yeah.
The popping mushroom vignettes, yes. People love those.
Oh, with the frog on the top?
Yeah. Not the big mermaid, the baby mermaids that pop out of the little shells.
Mm-hmm.
I have to finish my stitches. I want to have at least 6 or 7 stitched.
I think that's good.
I need to make a few full-size Paula the Octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people think that is a cryptid.
Oh, because it's like...
from Jade looks like the... What is that thing called? I can't remember.
The Kraken?
The Kraken.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a Kraken. So I need to make 2 to 3 of those. Those go very quickly, though. I need a few crabs from... Is it Wonder Crochet?
Yes.
Those sell really well.
Yeah, that sold like first time out.
Yeah. And finally... the frog with the strawberry hat, as well as the bullfrog.
Oh, you gotta make a bunch of those bullfrogs.
With the lips.
Yeah, we sold those for $7 each, and people went nuts. Yeah, the bullfrogs are hot.
Yeah. All right. Now it's your turn.
Ooh.
It's your turn to get Udi.
I just have to mention, one time, Ale Crochet was going through her makes list, and she mentioned that it reminded her of I Think You Should Leave, where they're doing the pay it forward sketch, and he's like, I'll have 55 fries, 55 cheeseburgers, 100 pizzas,
55 tacos.
And I can't unsee it. That's all I think about now.
I'm trying to do a thing.
I'm trying to do something. I Think You Should Leave. Anything with Tim Robinson.
And you just saw the Tim Robinson movie on Sunday.
Yeah, Sean and I just went to see Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd, and...
No, we will only refer to it as the Tim Robinson movie.
It was everything. It was so funny. Yeah, if you like the show, I Think You Should Leave, you're gonna love Friendship. Okay, so I just had to mention, that's all I think about now when I see lists like this, but I use my little Joanne Big Twist sticky notes.
Wonderful.
And this...
Could you write it any smaller?
It's too much stuff.
It's so washed out we can't even see it.
Yeah, well, okay. There are a few things on here, because I made this like a few days ago at least, so there's a few things on here that I can now cross off.
How nice for you.
Yeah, but there's still a lot to go. Frogbert's done for now. I gotta make some small corgis. I gotta make some of the tiny dog beagles, specifically the beagles.
The Natial pattern?
Yeah, our taste of Natial. I gotta do a batch of chick with frog hats because I think I only have maybe like 5 or so left. And I want a lot more than that.
Oh.
If I could have like... I'd love to get up to 20, but I don't know. I might do it in 2 rounds just so I don't like scream. I also don't know that I have enough yarn for that.
Yikes.
Because I make those in the Michaels.
Oh.
I have a good amount of yellow. I think I'm going to go into my scraps bin for the green, because I think I have some in there, and I'm just going to make it work. And then the orange I might have to also go into scraps. If you need to raid my
stash, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know if you have these colors, but that's going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I also have a bunch of keychain versions of those already made, so I feel good about that at least. One-off type dogs. I would love to remake the LA Crochet small hot dog dog. That one like no-sew dog that I did recently. I don't know. I'm probably not going to get to that, but I don't know. We'll see. There's like this wiener dog that I have a pattern for that I haven't gotten to make yet. I don't know if it's going to happen. Baby rats and baby possums. I want to really like go for that.
Yeah, they're very popular.
They're really popular.
People love them in that little drawer.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to do at a big event, because they've been popular so far at the smaller ones.
I mean, I think they're probably going to be super popular.
So I feel like I need to make like a lot of them.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I need to make just regular small rats, the $15 ones in the Michaels yarn. I have what I need for that. I just got to do it.
Yeah.
Mini elephants, I have a few. Honestly, it's one of those items where people love them. I have a few right now. I don't know if it's enough that maybe I'll bring it for one of the days and not the other.
Yeah.
it's one of those ones that like I don't feel like I have to bring them every time.
Right.
Because we have a lot of other small things that are kind of the same.
They're good if we run
vibe.
out of something where we can rotate it in.
Yeah. I think I have enough for one day. We'll see. Cows. I really need to make the $15 Madeline Mayco Teeny Pal cows. We'll be back.
All right. Back after 1,000 phone calls.
Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know if we've explained this before, but like every single weekday, my sister calls during her lunch break. And then that sometimes, but not always, will overlap with my dad calling for his lunch break.
Yep.
Sometimes they're like, my sister will hang up and like a minute later.
Yeah.
Well, this is what happens. My sister hangs up and then we put on a video to watch.
Or film.
And within 2 minutes, my dad calls on his lunch break.
Or they call at the same time.
Well, that's good because then we can do party call.
Yeah, because we do a Snapchat group call.
Yeah. But it's been a long time since we stopped.
It has been a long time.
I'm almost done with this bear now. We've come a long way.
Yes, you have.
Okay, so
Baby.
let's get back into it. So I need to make the Madeline Mayco small cows.
Right.
I do not have white sweet snuggles, so I'm going to have to do it in Posh yarn, which is fine, but they're going to be a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I am still going to charge $15 for them because that's work.
Yeah, it's the same amount of work.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I always feel like when I'm making those cows that they take me like forever. It's probably just because I make like more than one at a time, so it feels like a lot longer than it actually is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I have to have them for at least the UFO festival because people always seem to associate cows with UFOs.
Yes. Is that Cashew the cow?
No, so I have a cat. I think I have two Cashew the cows. This is the little tiny cow one.
Right.
This one is one of the ones that she discontinued, but it is on her archives Etsy.
Teeny Pal?
Yeah. So it's the smaller one.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to do a few of those at least.
Mm-hmm.
Mice I would like to make, but it's not a must because I have like the baby rats now and stuff, and it's similar.
Yeah.
Similar vein. Caterpillars, the All From Jade caterpillars.
You have a lot of those.
I have the color scheme of the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make rainbow ones for Pride because these are both June events, and plus I want to make them anyway. But I don't know if I'm going to get to it. I could probably do just like at least a few.
Well, we do have another June event.
Yeah.
So if you don't do it this time, you could save it for the other event.
I know. I want to.
You know what? The Pride ones are popular year-round.
I know. I just want to support the LGBTQ plus community.
As do I.
But also I think they're cute in general. But
yeah,
that is one that I would love to get to, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Baby gators, I am going to try and definitely do because it's a good $10 item.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be good.
They look super cute in the buckets,
They're
too.
so cute. Lobsters, I have a few. I have several.
Yeah.
I would like to have more because I think that's going to be good going into summer.
Yeah.
Bears, I'm going to cross off after I finish my strawberries for now. That will come up again later.
Yeah.
But for this go around. Dinosaurs, the Crochet Grove Bronto, faux show. Gotta make more of those. And then I also want to try the weighted dinosaur that I have the pattern for from All From Jade.
Is that like a...
It's like a T-Rex.
T-Rex, yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same pattern pack as the capybara, which I don't have written down on here. I'd love to make more cappies, but it's
you
probably
gotta get more pellets.
Yeah, I need more pellets this week probably. Axolotls I'm going to cross off because I made those this weekend. Skunks I made a bunch last weekend. I'll probably cross that off.
Well, isn't that nice for you?
No, I still have a lot of stuff to do.
Not really.
Mallards, the little $10 ones. Gotta make more of those. I think I have one left. Oh, I said skunks cross off. Sea turtles, just regular sea turtles. I'm going to try to make some.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that is an important one, but I do feel like...
I mean, that's a cottage core staple.
It's very important. I think a lot of the people that would just buy a regular sea turtle, though, will at least buy a strawberry one at Strawberry Fest, but I do need to make more for both. Keychains, I'm focusing on Leggy Froggy keychains.
Yes.
That's the only keychain I'm concerned with right now. Keychains are more your domain. I only make like 3 different types of keychains as of right now.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. Actually, I guess I make 4.
Are you going to do some baby rats and possum keychains?
I am in the future. I don't think I'm going to for this go around because I just don't have time. But I am going to in the future because I think they're adorable. And then I just wrote aliens and strawberries all in caps. So that just means like things that are even related to that. I should have probably elaborated more on that, but I ran out of space.
Well, that's because you limited yourself to a freaking Post-it note.
Yeah.
For the 2 biggest festivals of the year.
I did not, it's like when you start writing something in block letters on like a birthday card and then you start out really big and then you're like, ugh, and you have to start making the letters really skinny. Yeah. That's what this was.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe at the halfway point, like at the end of this week, I'm going to make a new one.
Okay.
Updated.
We'll both make updated lists that are more realistic but still not that realistic.
Yeah. Did I say lovies too?
No.
Lovies are on here. I have a few right now. I would love to get some more going, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
So that's my unrealistic list. I hope this wasn't like super boring for you guys because sometimes it's hard to just like listen to blabbing. It's kind of like when you listen to somebody's dream and like sometimes they're interesting, but sometimes it's like I don't know what you're talking about.
That's so funny that you mentioned that because Daddy just told me the other day he didn't sleep well and I said, why not? He said, because I had some really weird dreams and I was like, okay, try me. He said he was at work and it was raining a lot and there was a lot of flooding and the trunk of his car filled up with French fries.
French fries? How did he get there?
I don't know. I mean, there was more to it.
Yeah.
But, like, that was the sum and substance. He had a trunk full of French fries.
I mean, I like to listen to, like, dreams sometimes because I like to try and connect the dots. Like, especially with Sean, I feel like I can be like, well, you thought this because of this. And, like...
Yeah. But if your husband, Sean.
Yeah. Well, Sean... Brother Sean doesn't really divulge that information.
No, he doesn't tell us about his dreams.
Yeah, so, but, like, if I'm just, like, randomly hearing about somebody's dream, I got, like, no skin in the game. I'm just like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
You kind of just zone out, but anyway.
But why a trunk full of French fries?
I don't know. I'd have to see what media he was consuming that day, and I don't know. I'd have to try and analyze that. But
was it a Tim Robinson, 55 cheeseburgers,
55 fries, cheeseburgers, 100 pizzas? Yeah, I don't know. But I hope this was entertaining for you guys. So
yeah,
thank you all so much for watching.
Put in the comments your weirdest dream.
We will be doing more market prep. So I hope you're ready for that.
When we check in on Friday, we'll show you our shame of what we didn't get accomplished.
Let's see how we do.
Yeah.
We gotta get stuff done. I feel like already I'm losing so much time this weekend because I'm going to a baptism/birthday party and then I'm going to another birthday party the next day.
Yeah. And we might be opening the pool this weekend.
Yeah, so there's like a lot happening.
I don't want to do it.
We gotta be productive through the week, but...
Just get a bulldozer in here and fill in the pool.
No, some of us like going in the pool.
I will like going in the pool, but I'm tired of, like, Daddy stressed out about taking care of it.
Yeah. All right, well, we've rambled on for long enough, so thank you all so much for watching. Also, let us know in the comments what you've been working on. Do you make crazy lists, too, that you're never going to finish? Let us know.
Yes.
And we hope you have a wonderful week. So, until Friday, much love.
Bye.
Bye.